Psalm 4 is a song of longing, a raw and honest cry from a heart parched for God's presence. It captures the essence of spiritual desolation and the deep desire to reconnect with the divine. It speaks to the universal human experience of seeking something more, something beyond the material world, a deep yearning for connection with the divine. This longing is a testament to our inherent need for spiritual fulfillment. Like a deer panting for water, the psalmist thirsts for God, illustrating the soul's desperate need for the Creator. This vivid imagery brings to life the intensity of our spiritual cravings. This ancient song resonates deeply with our modern lives, echoing our own struggles and aspirations, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggles and desires. It offers a sense of solidarity and hope. In a world filled with distractions and anxieties where the noise of daily life can drown out our inner voice, it's easy to lose sight of our spiritual thirst. We often forget to nurture our souls amidst the chaos. Yet Psalm 42 encourages us to acknowledge this longing and seek solace in God. It invites us to turn inward and find peace. The psalmist's words remind us that true satisfaction and peace are found not in fleeting pleasures or worldly success, but in the presence of God. This presence offers a profound sense of belonging and purpose. Just as the deer finds refreshment in the cool water, so too can we find solace and strength in seeking the Lord's presence. In this pursuit we discover the true essence of our being. The psalm doesn't shy away from pain. The writer is honest about his struggles, overwhelmed by enemies and doubts. He feels like he's drowning in despair, questioning God's presence amidst the chaos. This resonates with our own experiences. We face challenges that make us question, where is God in this? Yet even in the depths of despair, glimmers of hope emerge. The psalmist remembers God's past faithfulness, recalling times of joy and deliverance. These memories become anchors in the storm, reminding him that God is still present, even when it's hard to see. This powerful imagery reminds us that even when life feels overwhelming, God's light continues to shine. By clinging to hope and remembering God's faithfulness, we can weather the storms of life. Remembering God's faithfulness is a powerful weapon against despair. It shifts our focus from our problems to His promises. The psalmist recounts God's past faithfulness, recalling times of deliverance and joy. This act of remembering rekindles hope and strengthens faith. We too can practice this spiritual discipline. When overwhelmed by challenges, we can recall instances where God has shown up in our lives. These memories serve as reminders that God is faithful and will never abandon us. By meditating on God's word and recalling His promises, we can cultivate a spirit of hope and resilience even in the face of adversity. Section 4. Speaking hope to our souls. One of the most striking aspects of Psalm 42 is the psalmist's decision to speak hope to his own soul. In the midst of his struggles, he doesn't just passively endure his pain, he acknowledges the darkness, but chooses to preach truth to himself, reminding himself of God's goodness and love. This conscious choice to focus on divine truth rather than his immediate circumstances is profound. This practice is essential for overcoming negativity and fear. By actively speaking hope, he combats the despair that threatens to overwhelm him. In moments of doubt or despair, we can learn from the psalmist's example. His approach teaches us that we have the power to influence our own emotional and spiritual state. Instead of allowing negative thoughts to consume us, we can choose to speak words of hope and truth to ourselves. Affirming God's promises, recalling His faithfulness, and declaring His love over our lives can shift our perspective and renew our strength. This intentional act of self-encouragement can be a lifeline in times of trouble. This act of speaking hope to our souls is a powerful tool for overcoming adversity and experiencing the fullness of God's peace and joy. It reminds us that we are never alone, and that hope is always within reach. Section 5. Our constant refuge. Psalm 42 reminds us that God is our constant refuge, a safe haven in times of trouble. In the midst of life's storms, when everything seems uncertain and chaotic, we can find solace in His unwavering presence. No matter the depth of our despair or the weight of our burdens, God is always present, ready to offer comfort, strength, and guidance. His love is a beacon of light that shines through the darkest clouds, illuminating our path. This unwavering presence is a source of immense comfort and hope. It reassures us that we are cherished and protected, no matter the circumstances. It assures us that we are never alone, even in the darkest of times. When we feel isolated or overwhelmed, we can lean on His everlasting arms for support. By seeking God's presence through prayer, meditation, and immersing ourselves in His Word, we can tap into the wellspring of His love and find the strength to persevere. These practices help us to stay connected to His divine guidance and wisdom. As we navigate the complexities of life, let us remember the enduring message of Psalm 42. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in times of trouble. His promises are a foundation we can build our lives upon. Let us seek Him with all our hearts, trusting in His unwavering love and finding hope in His promises. In doing so, we can face each day with renewed courage.